Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Impossible Mowers, and in today's video I'm just going to be giving you guys a couple of quick updates on what we're working on here with pretty much all the mowers, and part of the reason why I wasn't recording last week. I do apologize for that. But to start off with, the old Poulon, you guys know we got this thing pretty dialed. Pretty nice. Even the black rims. Oh. So awesome. Everything works on this. The battery charge is doing really good so far. The charging system's working amazing. The thing about it, though, is last week off camera I was going to add some new rubber, and that's pretty much what it was going to look like. But what I found out was I was putting I didn't know that I was digging into tubed tires, not tubeless tires. So when I dug into them, I thought, oh, you know what, these are just tubes, that's, you know, it's whatever. And one of the tubes got stuck, rust welded onto the rim, and tore. So I got the rim, this is the rim off a chuck, which is being used, I have chuck being propped up by two jack stands in the back, and then the tire in the front, more on that later. But anyways, I have that just to roll around, make it easier to move. But I sent the rims over to a brother of mine who works at a garage, and we're just going to get those fixed up and looking a lot better, and hopefully get that tire on soon. Hopefully within this week or this weekend. But other than that, the Poulon, I gotta say, it's pretty much done. All that we have to do is just final touch-ups, like a new seat, maybe a new paint job, although I kind of want to just buff this off and just see what that looks like. Or I might just leave it and have battle scars. I don't know. Maybe you guys should comment on this video and tell me what you think. But yeah, no, this thing's pretty much done. Just cosmetic stuff. Lights, new shifter handle. You guys can see this one's been broken for a while. So shifter handle, seat, and maybe just some cool lights and stuff like that. Maybe some reflectors. Just cool things. And yeah, because, you know, this is an off-road mower just as much as it is a regular lawnmower. And as much as I want to give it a lift and do all this stuff with it, it is still a lawnmower. So I do like what we've done with it so far, and I think it's just really, really cool. I think it's the coolest build I've done in a hot minute. It's just, money is, whew, it's hard to get a hold of, I'll tell you that. At least just buying the parts for some of these rigs, it can get pretty expensive, but it's actually not too bad now. But regarding Chuck here, for 4th of July, I really want to make sure I get this thing going. I know I said in the winter I'm not going to stop until it's on the road, and although that is still true, I couldn't meet the deadline for winter. I feel kind of bad for that, because I was telling you guys that we were going to get her going, but we had some pretty heavy options to pick through, such as do I want to keep these tires, do I want to throw them out and just get some new stuff. And I looked at the tread a lot more, and the tread's pretty fine. It's a little dry rotted in some spots, but it's actually pretty decent for a tire. So I just ordered last night 2 tubes, 19 by 8 -8 for this one and the other car aisle that's holding the front end up. And yeah, so we got new tires on the way for that. I put the order in for a new rim, because this rim right here, I don't know if you can tell, but that's not too good. For some, it's not that it's been bored out or there's been metal shavings in the way, but I do believe that rim is just too big in general, and I've been running it on this mower for such a long time. I really think it's about time we think about just getting the right size rim. So I got that coming for it. But I mean, if something happens and I can't get it going, I can still use this tire. I just gotta take it easy, but rest assured that will be happening. And the other thing we were doing is, you guys can obviously see there's no steering wheel on here. Why? Well, I didn't work on this thing for a while because I was kind of thinking to myself, I must have missed something. Out of this whole build, there's one thing that's just not feeling right, and it's the steering. What did I miss? Well, one thing I missed, I don't know, I think I have them in my other garage, but there are these little bearings about this big, actually about the perfect circumference of this tubing. And what needs to happen, and what I forgot to do, is to spot weld quickly a bearing here and then a bearing on the other end of the shaft, to not only make it so that there is no play in my steering shaft, but also to make the steering a lot more lighter, a lot more nicer. So we are going to get that dialed in, and at that point I'm just going to keep running this this front end here until I feel, you know what, it's time for a change, and then we'll swap it out and get the better one off at Go Power Sports. But I mean, other than that, this thing's actually looking pretty good for 4th of July. All that needs to happen is the steering to be done. I already did the starter. I did that off camera. Fresh starter. I already did the electricals. We did the powertrain together on the YouTube video. We actually did the electricals on the YouTube video. Actually, not all of them, all of it, but most of it. So steering, put a battery in it, fill it up with gas, test the mower, make sure that you know, we're not slipping belts, we're not dropping belts, things are staying tight, things are doing good. Adjust the brakes accordingly, and that's pretty much it. Take it for a drive. This is pretty much, it doesn't look like it, but it's really close to the stage the Poulan's at, which is where it's about to be finished. Mowers are never finished, by the way, guys. They are just held off for a later date, because these things, they're awesome rigs, and if you build them right, they can last you a while, but something's always got to break, something's got to give, and it's on to the next mission. But as far as this goes, it's almost finished. I just need to do some small things like some lights, maybe a new paint job on this whole unit, I don't know, and just kind of doll it up a little bit. But yeah, no, it's coming together. This thing's coming together. Like I said, it doesn't look like it, but it's come a long ways than it was last year. And of course, the shifter. I did a transmission check, and we're not leaking fluids. I don't know if you guys recall, but on a YouTube video, we did a complete transmission oil change on this with the old 80W90 gear oil, and it did this thing wonders. So I can't wait to see this thing on the road. I'm hoping to get this going, if not this month, next month, before 4th of July, because I want to have time to test it, find the kinks with it, if there's even going to be kinks. But other than that, I mean, I'm really hoping we can get this thing going, because I'm not going to be doing any mud mower stuff for 4th of July, but, I'm sorry, for Memorial Day, but I did that because I want to make sure we have a really good 4th of July, so I'm not going to spoil that at all, but there will be some stuff on the way for that. Well, guys, with that video all said and done, I mean, I know this isn't the video, you know, we usually do here. I know I don't like to do updates too much, because you kind of find out about the mowers during the videos anyways, but I figured, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, and I haven't really done a video on all these mowers in quite a long time, especially them romping together, so I figured why not do just a quick update, keep you guys informed. And yeah, I mean, I do apologize for not posting last week. It's pretty hard to get things done, film, and just do cool stuff when the weather doesn't want to cooperate. It's been raining up here so much. I mean, holy cow. I tell you what, if I knew it was going to rain this much, I would have built an ark. Seriously, it's so much rain. But, I mean, even that, I could still do these kind of videos in the shop. So, do expect some small kind of handoff videos, like, you know, little Echo string trimmer here, hoping to do a little tune-up on that. And just small stuff like that until this weather breaks, where we can really start to tackle a good amount of these mowers. But I'll tell you what'll really help me out a lot more is if you all subscribe. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Right there. There you are. Boop. Right there. Please subscribe, guys. It really does mean a lot, and I love all of you that have so far. It really means a lot. I'm not just saying that. It's not scripted or anything. Really appreciate that. Comes from here. I love y'all. So please check out the Instagram, Patreon. We're always posting weekly on that. Even if you don't see us post weekly on the YouTube videos here, you will see us post weekly on those platforms. So please check them out. They're free. Hope you guys enjoy the content we have on there. There's a lot of stuff there we don't put here. So please check those out. And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, I hope you all stay safe. Please remember to subscribe. and I'll catch you guys next time. This is Impossible Mowers out.